We're halfway through the harvest season in the Upland Metaverse, and in this video I'm going to walk you through the easiest way to increase your earnings by up to 3.1 times. You're going to want to complete everything that I say in this video up until November 15th, but if you do it before October 30th, you will get additional bonuses, which I will describe later in this video. The first thing that you need to know about is exactly how much you are going to be earning this season. In order to see that, if you click on your earnings, you can see that my earnings multiplier is currently 3.1 and I'm earning 15.19% on my property earnings. The base earnings start at 4.9% and I'm currently earning the maximum possible. In order for me to maintain this for the following season, I'm going to need to complete these tasks that I'm describing now. During the harvest season, there are 16 tasks that you can complete, where for each of the first 5 you will increase your multiplier up to 3 times, and if you complete 12 of the 16 tasks during the season, you will get the maximum boost. You're going to have to stay tuned to Upland's announcements because every Tuesday they release another bonus mission, and currently they've only released 3 of them, so there are only 13 of the 16 total missions that we are aware of. Now clearly, in order to complete some of these missions, you're going to have to spend UPX, and you're probably thinking, what's the most efficient way for me to figure out how many of these tasks I should complete in order to increase my earnings, but not spend too much that it isn't worth my time? I've created this calculator here that helps you with exactly that. The link is in the description below. So let's say that my status is pro and I'm currently earning 10,000 UPX each month and my boost factor is 1. That would mean that I'm earning 4.9% on my earnings, and I showed you before how you can see how much you're earning. This table will show you exactly how much you will be earning based on your boost factor. So if I'm currently earning 10,000 UPX for the harvest season, and I want to be earning the 3.1 boost for the maximum amount of earnings for the following season, that would mean that I would be earning 62,000 UPX for the 2-month period of the next season. So if I complete 0 tasks, I would earn 20,000 UPX next season, and if I complete 12 of the 16, I would earn 62,000 UPX, and that's an increase of 42,000 UPX. But let's say you're not looking to complete 12 of the 16 tasks, and you just want to see what it's worth if you're going to do one of the tasks. So here you can see in this row that if I complete one of the tasks, then I will get an additional 4,000 UPX. So as long as I spend less than 4,000 UPX on completing that task, it might be worth my while to do that one extra task. Now, if you're thinking of doing 2 tasks, then you can see here incrementally that if you spend less than 10,000 UPX, it makes sense in order to do these 2 tasks, and so on and so forth. For a complete explanation on how to use this calculator, as well as this section, you should check out these 2 videos, which are linked from this calculator in the upper right-hand corner. Now that you've decided how many tasks you think you want to accomplish for the next season, let's take a look at some of the easiest ones that you can complete. And since I'm creating this video on October 25th, we only have half the season left. There are going to be some tasks that you just will not be able to complete because there isn't enough time. The first task here, which is to log in at least 25 days during the season. If you're just starting now, you won't have 25 days left, but if you've been doing this up until now, you probably might be able to complete this task. But you will definitely be able to complete the next one, which is to log in 7 days in a row at any point in the season. So this is a really easy task that you can complete without having to spend UPX. Regarding Property Pioneer, there are lots of properties in Upland that are available to mint, but having this as one of the tasks leads me to believe there will probably be a city release sometime in the next couple of weeks before the season ends. If you're a brand new player or even a seasoned vet, participating in new city releases is one of the best ways that you can start earning some UPX and own some pretty cool properties in different cities. I definitely recommend following Upland's announcements to see when this is going to happen. Ornament Touch, applying a harvest ornament for at least 3 weeks. If you haven't started that now, then you won't have time to complete this. Collection Conqueror, complete 5 property collections for the first time. This is probably something that a new player is not going to be able to do. That's going to be pretty difficult if you're not spending a lot of money to purchase lots of property. Secondary Market Specialist, for the same reasons that I mentioned before, this is also probably something that a new player probably won't be looking to complete. Metaventure Shopper, of buying 3 items from a shop, this is probably something that is going to be relatively cheap and easy to complete. I'm going to explain why you're going to want to complete this, and I'm also going to show you how to find the cheapest ones that you're looking for. SPH Staker is to stake 150 Spark hours throughout the length of the season, which is 150,000 Sparklet hours, because one Spark is equal to 1,000 Sparklet. If you had started staking Sparklet at the beginning of the season, this comes out to about 130 Sparklet staked over the entire duration of the season. So if you haven't staked any Sparklet yet and you're just about to get started, you're going to have to stake approximately 270 Sparklet continuously for the second half of this season. Referral ambassador, unless you know someone that's looking to join the Upland Metaverse and you give them your referral code right now, then this is probably going to be a difficult task to complete. City builder, complete construction of structures in 3 different cities. If you're brand new and you don't have a lot of Sparklet, this is probably going to be difficult to complete, especially if you're just starting to do this right now. If you're looking to get more Sparklet, then this is a good time to do it, because the first bonus mission, which is to bridge in a net of 100 Sparklet into Upland. In order to do this, you will need to buy Sparklet on a centralized or decentralized exchange and bring that Sparklet into Upland through your MetaMask wallet. Everything you need to know on how to do that can be found in the link in the upper right hand corner. The second bonus mission is to burn or exchange 3 items. And I mentioned before the MetaVenture Shopper challenge of buy 3 items from a MetaVenture shop. So if you don't have any legits, what I would suggest doing is to look for some of the cheapest NFLPA legits that you can find, purchase 3 of them from a MetaVenture, and then go and burn those items. So in order to search for cheap legits, I go over here into the search for assets, and I'm going to head into NFLPA legits. From here you can factor. I'm going to look for sale in UPX, and let's look for something from 99 up to, let's say, 700 UPX, and then I'm going to go ahead and sort that by price from low to high. Let's see what we can get. We can see that there are some items here for 100 UPX, and plenty of them. Up until here we have even 500. So I'm actually going to search for items in 2024, and I'm going to explain why I'm doing that in a minute. And I'm going to search here for NFLPA Legits Essentials, and here we can see that there's something here for 400 UPX that I'm going to go ahead and look and see where this is on sale. We can see here this one's in sale in Paris. I don't want to head into Paris. Let's check out this one and see where this one is on sale. And we can go into this legit, and we can see here it is on sale in Cleveland. I happen to be in Cleveland at the moment with my Block Explorer, so I'm going to go ahead and purchase this one. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to send myself over here, click on this location, and not the store that it's on sale in. So I can click here, and I can go and send myself directly to that property. And now that I'm in range of this store, I can go ahead and click on it, shop now, and again, let's sort by high to low so I can find this quickly. And here it is, the 2024 item for 414 UPX, and I'm going to go ahead and purchase that. Now that I own it, I can head over to the NFLPA Legits. I can then search for that item, and I can go ahead and burn it. This will help me to complete the second task. So let's search for 2024. This is the one that I had just bought, and I can go ahead and click burn. From here, it will take me to the legit itself, and I will have to click on this menu button, go over to burn, and I'm going to have to confirm that I do this. By burning something, you are permanently deleting it. So unless you want to actually get rid of this, do not click that button. Now, in order to complete this task, again, you only have to burn 3 items, and there are other items that are burnable as well, but I suggest the NFLPA items because all of them are burnable. Now, the third bonus mission is to complete 3 NFLPA collections from the 2024-2025 season. So that's one of the reasons that I was searching for 2024 items, but if you're just looking to burn them, then you can probably find cheaper items from previous seasons. Now, in order to complete the collections, you can head over to NFLPA Legits, click on Collections, and then you're going to want to filter according to, first of all, the season. We want to have 2024, and then we want to do team. So let's say I'm looking to create the collection from Kansas City, and the easiest one to complete is the triple threat, which is just to have 3 legits from different players. So right now I only have this one that I had purchased, so let's go ahead and fill that, and then I'm going to have to go and find 2 other legits from the 2024 season of Kansas City. And by traveling to Kansas City and sending yourself to the stadium, you can go ahead and purchase a bundle for 5,000 UPX, which will include 4 legits from that team. So this method might be a little bit more expensive if you just wanted to go and buy a different bundle from each team in order to complete that collection, but it definitely will save you time as opposed to traveling to different meta ventures and looking to where you can buy those legits. Again, this is something where this calculator can come in quite handy. You can then weigh the pros and cons of each of those different methods and see if it's going to be worth your time or UPX in order to complete this task. Now, there are still 3 additional bonus missions that we don't know about, so stay tuned every Tuesday to see what the new one is when Upland announces. Now, I mentioned that there's a reason that you might want to complete these tasks before October 30th and not wait until November 15th, which is the final day to complete these tasks. This season, there are also Sparklet drops, which are going to happen on October 30th, as well as November 15th, which is the last day of the season. The more tasks that you complete before October 30th will increase your Sparklet multiplier that will give you more Spark based on the amount of Sparklet that you had earned through playing prior to the release of Sparklet on Ethereum. So this is just another incentive for you to complete these tasks as soon as possible. If you have any further questions, leave them in the comments below. And also, if you got to the end of this video, leave a comment below with how many tasks you plan on completing for next season.